Hey Spartan, Dr. Nick here with HealthSource Chiropractic, and this week we're going to be talking about disc injuries and disc bulges. We've spent the last few weeks in our doc walks talking about proper form, proper lifting to avoid disc injuries and disc bulges. But today, what I wanted to start with is just giving you a little bit more information about what disc bulges are and how to avoid them and why twisting and lifting improperly are the biggest challenge. So when we look at your spine, this is your lower back here. The biggest thing that I want you guys to see is when we look at the position of our body, ideally we should see this nice C-shaped curve. We have that for a couple reasons. One, we want to be able to bend, twist, and move. And two, we want to be able to support the weight of our body, our neck, our shoulders, our torso in the back of our spine. If you look at the back of our spine here, you see everything is pretty much a solid structure. That's where we want the weight. The challenge is a lot of times when we lift, we're bent forward like this, so all the weight shifts forward and it puts pressure on these structures right here, which are our discs. These are soft, cushiony discs. Their consistency is very similar to a jelly. They're not designed to hold weight. They're not designed to hold a lot of pressure. So when that weight shifts forward, it puts a lot of pressure on these discs. And then if we throw in any torsion or twisting motion, it causes a shearing to happen in that disc. And that's where a disc bulge and a disc herniation occur. So like we've talked about in the doc walks, if we haven't talked about it with you yet, we will be in the upcoming weeks. Proper lifting form is really, really important. And, you know, like we talked about, it's a 4-step process. Get close to the object, number 1. Number 2, squat down, don't bend. 3, bring the object in close to you and then stand up for 4. The biggest challenge is doing that every time. You know, we get in a hurry, we get in a time crunch, and we think, I gotta bend down and pick something up. Remember, it's not just that paper clip or that pen you're picking up on the floor. You're picking up your neck, your shoulders, your torso, your core as well. In the average male, that's 120 pounds every time you bend over. So if you're hinging at your waist and bending over, 120 pounds plus the object you're picking up. So if you're picking up 40 to 60 pounds, you're starting to get a lot of weight that your back has to try to pull up. And that's when we see those disc bulges happen. So be smart. Use proper form to avoid those injuries and make sure you don't have any disc bulges in the future. If you have questions or if you've hurt your back and you want to get in and get checked out, make sure to let us know. Lindsay and Lori will get you set up with us and at least get you to talk and figure out what we can do to help you long term to make sure that that doesn't happen, because there's a lot you can do. You just got to do it soon and do it quick before it becomes something that's been there for 20 years. So if you have questions, call us. We'd be happy to ask. As always, have a great week.